Welcome to the first NFL's party ever in the Charlitos Multiverse. Let's be honest, when you go to a party when you are young, the purpose, like the final goal, is to get the most attractive girl in the party. So, with that in mind, there's always a lot of alcohol, a lot of things that can keep you from getting to your goal. There are other guys, that are attracting girls more, that can, dance better than you do, that can sing better than you do, that have a better skill set than what you do to attract the girls that you would like to attract. So, with that in mind, we're halfway through the season. We're exactly at the midpoint. And if the NFL season were a party, the party at its midpoint would be looking like this. This is a simulation of how the NFL would be looking if the teams and their starting quarterbacks went to a party. First of all, like the Italian quarterback, DeVito and Giants, Jordan Love and the Packers, Bryce and the Panthers, Bagent and the Bears, McCorkle and the Patriots would all of them already at the midpoint of the party be in an alcoholic coma. That means that their party would be basically completely over halfway through the party. Like, party's over for them. They drank obscene amounts of alcohol. They couldn't attract any girl. Party's over for them. They are being taken to the hospital right now, and they are basically completely out of the party. There's no way they could reach the last part of the party. Then there's a curious case. Like, there are two teams that would have been already in an alcoholic coma had they sent their their previous starting quarterbacks to the party. But then, like, Kyler Murray and Taylor Heineke got invited at the last part, like at the last second. They got invited and they went to the party. They are already completely and absolutely smash drunk, zombie drunk. They are crawling on the floor, but they are still there. They are still there, and miracles sometimes happen, and they might, crack the last part of the party in some way. Then we have these teams, Aidan O'Connell and the Raiders. Like, all the girls got surprised that the chicks magnet Jimmy G didn't get invited to the party, but he didn't probably get invited to the party because he would have had all the attention of all the attractive girls, so nobody wanted that. So they didn't invite Jimmy G to the party. So Aidan O'Connell got invited. The most, as Garner mentioned, the Colts, Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers, Sammy Howell and the Commanders, Matthew Stafford and the Rams, Ross and the Broncos. All of them are already completely blackout drunk at this party, embracing their dark side. They are already blackout drunk, but, like, sometimes when you get blackout drunk at a party, the following day your friends let you know what you did in the end, because you don't remember, of course. So these guys have two options, like either doing like something good to get to the last part of the party, getting the girl they want, or they could either, end up doing ridiculous things, completely stupid things, and ending the party like buffoons. Who knows? Let's see. But they still have a possibility to make it to the last part of the party and have a successful ending to the party. Then there's this team, like, they invited Kirk Cousins to the party, but Kirk Cousins couldn't make it, so they sent Joshua Dobbs. The Vikings sent Joshua Dobbs to the party, and Joshua Dobbs is apparently being an interesting part of the party. He is, like, he's talking about his adventures as an astronaut, like, he's getting drunk, but not completely drunk. He's on the verge of getting blackout drunk, but he's still in control. He can control his destiny at the party, so if he does, he could very well like get to the last part of the party, but there's a chance that he could end up completely drunk. Then there are these teams: Stroud and the Texans, Levis and the Titans. The kid, like he's surprisingly over there. Like his friends are just like telling him, "Man, like don't be stupid, don't get drunk." So the kid is still hanging in there in the party. I'm talking about Zach Wilson. Then there's Gino, there's Carr, and there's Kenny Pickett, who are still tipsy, not really drunk, having fun, you know, getting to, um, like getting along with the girls, inviting them to dance, trying to attract some of them, like the ones that they like. They are still pretty much part of the party, even though they are not getting loads of attention from the girls. They are still in control of their destiny, and they could very well end up attracting the most beautiful girl of the party. Then there are these guys on top of them: Justin Thunderbird and the Chargers, Deshaun Watson and the Browns, Goff and the Lions, Dak and the Cowboys, Tua and the Dolphins, and the prince that got promised, and the Jags. All of these guys, man, are keeping girls interested in them, are drinking at a really good pace, having loads of fun. They are still pretty much, on the race to getting the best girls in the end. But then there are these guys who are attracting most of the attention of the most beautiful girls: Joshi and the Bills, Action Jackson and the Ravens, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, of course, and the Chiefs, Joe Cool and the Bengals, and Brock Purdy and the 49ers. They are all, like surrounded by the most gorgeous girls at the party. So they look like they are going to get the best girls in the end. But who knows? There's still competition. So halfway through this amazing party, NFL party, that's how our things are going. Sharing passions is amazing, and after that amazing party that the NFL is going through, let's begin this episode of the Charlitos verse. Like, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe. Like, this is going to be full of new things, surprises, and after the NFL, it's going to be the NBA and a lot of new things to talk about. Like, everything is exciting. But right now, let's focus on the NFL. Like, the Dream Assemble. Let's see how they do this week. It's a crucial week. Joe Cool did absolutely well beating Josh Allen. And of course, Carrie Underwood. Man, I cannot get tired of really like getting hyped up on Sunday nights with Carrie Underwood's fantastic anthem. But now let's go to our competition between Team Charlitos and Team Maux, which is getting out of reach, unfortunately, for Charlitos, aka me. Like the Emerald Icons, my team went 8-6 in week 9, but Matt Maux's team, my cousin's team, went 9-5. So I lost another week. Now the advantage that Matt Maux has over me is 4 games. So halfway through the season, he's in total control of the competition. Of course, he got this amazing trophy. And man, 4 games, it seems like impossible. Man, I am kind of, if this were a party, I am blackout drunk, but I can still find a way to get out of this funk and overtake him in the end, but it will be difficult because I am 82.54 overall and he's 86.50 overall. So it's difficult, not impossible, but I am blackout drunk at the moment. So let's see. And he's getting the best. He's getting the best girls. Actually, he's getting all the attention of the girls. Let's see if I can get that trophy, the Gladiators trophy, after this week 10. So now let's go to the week 10 picks. And let's start with Bryce versus Bajan. Bryce versus Bajan. It's not a really wow, like it's super interesting game, but I predict that Bajan is beating Bryce. So does Maux. Both of us are predicting that Tyson Bagent will get the win against Bryce. Then it's the Mustache Garner Minch against McCorkle, and yeah, I'm predicting that the Mustache is beating McCorkle. Maux thinks the exact same thing. Like, there's very little hope about McCorkle. Well, there's no hope, in my opinion, about McCorkle's season anymore. Then it's Action Jackson against Deshaun Watson, and I think Action Jackson will beat Deshaun. Maux thinks the same. Maux is playing like the, like less risky card at the moment. So let's see what he thinks about Joe Cool. Man, of course I think Joe Cool, man, is easily one of the top 2 teams, in my opinion, in this moment. And Maux thinks the same, that they are beating Stroud, even though he loves Stroud. Maux loves that kid Stroud, but we both think that Joe Burrow is beating Stroud. And then let's go to this fantastic game, Brock Purdy against the Prince that got promised, and I think Brock is showing the world why the 49ers are the top team, and Maux doesn't think so. Maux thinks the Prince is better than Purdy and that he's going to beat Purdy. Let's see how it goes. This is an amazing game. So now it's Derek Carr against the astronaut. Joshua Dobbs, the best scrambler in the league. We both think, unfortunately, that Carr is beating him this week. Maybe the astronaut is gonna prove us wrong. Let's see how it goes. Then this is the Packers and the Steelers. The Packers and Love. Man, I don't believe in Love. Love is like, oh man, Love is so underrated at the moment. So we both think, Maux and I, that Pickens is beating Love this week. Then let's go to the Titans and the Buccaneers. Man, I really believe in this guy Levis, but Maux believes in Baker Mayfield. So this is interesting. Let's go Levis, beat Baker, and let's go. Let's get that win this weekend. Now it's the Falcons and the Cards. The return of Kyler Murray. First weekend of Kyler Murray. I think the beer is winning, but Maux thinks Kyler Murray is winning. Man, Maux is depending on Kyler Murray in so many ways this week because he is launching him in his fantasy team. And now let's go to the Chargers. Come on, Justin Thunderbird. Oh, and Maux is a lion. That game is insane. It's prove it, Thunderbird. Prove that you belong to the elite. That defense got better with Bosa, with Mac, with Louis Potuli. Well, let's go Chargers. The defense is getting better. Now the Cowboys. I mean, we both think that Dak is getting an easy win. Man, it's so easy. Like that win would be so easy. And then let's go to the Seahawks and the Commanders. Maux's team. Let's see if Maux sides with his team. He's not siding with his team. He betrays his team all the time against Geno Smith that got smashed by Action Jackson last weekend. But, well, anyway, we both think that the Seahawks and Gino are beating Mad Maux's team and Sammy Howell. Now let's go to the Jets and the Raiders. I think that Zach Wilson is beating Aidan O'Connell, but Mad Max thinks Aidan is beating Zach Wilson. Well, it's, like, oh, and this is another really important game. Josh Allen. Yoshi, come on. Like, man, what? This is getting out of control now. You are Josh Allen, Joshua Patrick Allen. We both think you can make it. You will make it. Let's go, Yoshi. My son, come on! Oh man, this is a crucial weekend in football, and that amazing trophy will go. Hopefully and finally, I can earn it. Let's see, but it's time to now relax. Relax. And enjoy the relaxing moment with Travis Kelce, who is eternally happy because he's got Taylor. Like, the most famous celebrity in the world, and then we're enjoying this relaxing moment with Joe Cool, Joe Burrow, Snoopy, Justin Thunderbird, and Mr. Rogers. All of us are part of this amazing Charlitos Multiverse. This is so exciting. The NFL season always brings exciting moments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Charlitosverse and dream big. Never let yourself stop from dreaming big. Charlie out.